Hello, welcome to Beginner's Lino Cutting. My name is Shellie and I'm your teacher for this class. I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts and I've been making art for many years, and I'm really excited to share this class with you. Lino cutting is a really simple technique. It uses a sheet of lino, some carving tools, lino ink and paper. It's really simple. Now you can make lino cuts that are really detailed. You can also make some that are simpler and more designy. So it can really suit a wide variety of styles and approaches. And you'll find that as your skills develop, you can really have a result that is exactly what you're after. Some people use lino printing for illustrating a book, storybooks for children. You can also then hand colour them with watercolour once the lino printing ink has actually dried. So join me for this class. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. Some of the materials we'll need for today's class include a piece of lino, an image that you'd like to use to create a design. You need some paper, a pencil, an eraser. You'll also need block printing ink. This is a water-based one, which is really good to make cleanup easy and also keeps the toxic sort of smell from the inks to a minimum. This is different to just acrylic paint because the ink itself has a tacky, thick sort of consistency, and that's what you need to get a good print off of the lino. You'll also need a palette or a plate, a flat surface on which to actually put the ink. I've coated mine just with some cling wrap so I can throw that away after I've finished using it. And you might need a spoon or a palette knife to get the ink out of the jar and onto the palette. You'll also need one of these hard rubber rollers which you use to get the ink off of the palette and onto the lino. This is a bamboo baron. It is useful but not essential, and what it does is enables you to place pressure on the paper and press it into the ink on the lino block. So this is instead of having a proper printing press. You could instead just use your hands or some sort of flat object just to help really work the paper into the ink. And this is the image I'm using for today's project. It's some gum leaves and gum blossoms. When you're choosing your image, keep in mind you don't want it to be too complex, so choose something that you like, but also something that has some simplified, larger shapes.